Just north of the Martian equator, a mystical, ancient landscape stretches across the red planet's surface. At the heart of this terrain lies Jezero Crater, a 45-kilometer-wide impact basin that scientists believe once harbored an ancient lake. The real mystery? This seemingly barren, frozen desert may contain the greatest discovery in human history evidence of extraterrestrial life. For decades, astronomers, astrobiologists, and planetary scientists have theorized that Mars, despite its harsh, unforgiving climate, might have once been teeming with life. Now, with NASA's Perseverance rover exploring the surface, we might finally get our answer. Could Mars and Earth have shared life? The search for Martian life isn't just about finding little green men, it's about uncovering the origins of life itself. According to NASA astrobiologist Chris McKay, Earth and Mars have likely been exchanging materials for billions of years. Picture it like this. You and your roommate share a spice rack, unknowingly adding a little bit of each other's flavors to your meals. Large meteorites that struck Earth millions of years ago could have launched debris into space, some of which may have landed on Mars. Could that debris have carried the building blocks of life? Could microbial life have hitched a ride, surviving the journey across the cold vacuum of space and seeding Mars with the same life that eventually flourished on Earth? If so, that means that the answer to the age-old question, "Are we alone?" might have been orbiting alongside us all along. What would Martian life look like? If life exists or once existed on Mars, it would have to be extraordinarily resilient. Mars is an extreme environment, plagued by bone-chilling cold, deadly radiation, and a near-total lack of breathable oxygen. But on Earth, we've found life in some of the most hostile places imaginable. Consider the tardigrade, also known as the water bear, a microscopic creature that can survive extreme heat, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. There are also bacteria on Earth that can live dormant for thousands of years, reactivating when conditions improve. If microbes on Mars share any of these traits, they could be hibernating beneath the surface, waiting for the right conditions to awaken and thrive. Drilling into the secrets of Mars. To uncover evidence of past or present life, NASA's Perseverance rover is deploying some of the most advanced scientific instruments ever sent to another planet. SuperCam. This state-of-the-art laser array can analyze rock and soil samples from a distance. It vaporizes material, creating a plasma that reveals the chemical composition of Martian terrain. Organic molecule detection. By scanning the soil for carbon-based compounds, scientists hope to uncover signs of ancient biosignatures, the faint molecular fingerprints of past microbial life. Nitrogen and phosphorus detection. These essential elements are key indicators of biological activity. If Perseverance detects unusually high levels, it could suggest that Mars once supported life. But here's the catch. Perseverance can only collect a limited number of samples. NASA and the European Space Agency plan to retrieve these samples in future missions, launching them off the Martian surface and returning them to Earth's labs for deeper analysis. If Perseverance succeeds, it could be the most groundbreaking scientific discovery since DNA. A discovery that could change everything. In 1543, Nicholas Copernicus shattered human understanding of the cosmos when he proposed that Earth orbits the Sun, not the other way around. His findings forever changed our worldview, forcing humanity to rethink our place in the universe. Discovering life beyond Earth could have a similar, if not greater, impact. If microbial life existed on Mars, it would prove that life is not unique to Earth and that the conditions for biology could be scattered across the cosmos. But what if we find nothing? That question might be even more profound. If Mars, a planet with a similar geological and atmospheric past to Earth, never developed life, then perhaps our planet is truly one of a kind. It could mean that Earth is the rarest of gems, a biological anomaly in a vast, silent universe. The mystery of Martian methane. Even though we have yet to find direct evidence of life, there are curious clues that suggest Mars might still be biologically active. Methane in Mars' atmosphere. Methane is often a byproduct of microbial life. On Earth, it's produced by organisms called methanogens, which thrive in low-oxygen environments like deep-sea vents. ISS microbe survival. Experiments on the International Space Station have shown that some Earth bacteria can survive the harsh conditions of space. If microbes can endure the vacuum of space, they might also survive beneath Mars' frozen surface. Could these methane signatures be the chemical footprints of ancient or even living microorganisms? Or are they merely geological anomalies? A $2.7 billion gamble. NASA has spent billions of dollars sending Perseverance to Mars, betting on the possibility of life. But what if we accidentally contaminate Mars with our own microbes? What if the alien life we discover turns out to be bacteria that hitched a ride from Earth? That would be the ultimate facepalm moment, a multi-billion-dollar mistake. What's next? Mars colonization? Even if Mars turns out to be lifeless, it still holds enormous potential for the future of humankind. With advancements in rocketry and space exploration, colonizing Mars may become a reality within our lifetimes. Companies like SpaceX and NASA are actively developing technology to sustain human life on the red planet. Imagine a future where humans become a multi-planetary species, planting the first Martian cities and transforming Mars into a second home. Would you be among the first pioneers to leave Earth behind? Or would you prefer to stay on our pale blue dot, watching from a distance? One thing's for certain, the search for life on Mars is only the beginning. Because if life exists, or once existed on Mars, what's stopping it from existing elsewhere? And if we find nothing, then the next great question becomes, where else should we look? Final thought. Whether Mars holds life or not, its secrets are waiting to be uncovered. With each mission, we inch closer to answering humanity's greatest questions. Are we alone? Is life common across the universe? Or is Earth the only oasis in a vast cosmic desert? As we continue our relentless pursuit of knowledge, one thing remains certain: the next great discovery is just around the corner. If you love fascinating science, stay curious, because the journey to Mars is just one small step in the ultimate adventure of discovery.